Hey Gemini, what's up? Morning Cam, Grand Rising, what's up Mod? What's up my wrench squad, Mod squad in the house? Gemini, hi TikTok, hi Instagram. Guys, Gemini, darlings, it is time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. Looking at the middle of July 2024-ish, or whenever you click on this reading and decide to come and hang out with me and the fam for a bit, which I do love and appreciate, and my readings are timeless. Thank you very much for being here too. TikTok, we're hanging out over on YouTube. If you want to come be a part, feel free. YouTube, Archer Astrology, and tap the screen for me. I love you for it. And YouTube and Instagram, if you could love the like for me, which I know it puts me in your like videos, so you don't have to. Maybe I'm at least in your top 3 faves. Either way, what means more to me is if you would subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed, so we can just heal them all. Let's do a thing. It's a thing we do, and it's a genre that I appreciate you for being a part of. Okay? Feel free to page of swords all over the channel as much as you like. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for you, as well as my upcoming meet and greets and all the information posted daily on all platforms. So you can follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at Archer Astrology Tarot, and on Instagram at Archer Astrology MD. All right, and everything is organized for you. I do good at that. We go live Monday nights at 5 p.m. Eastern for the pick a card readings for my decks Pick You, and Friday nights at 5 p.m. for the all signs from Aries to Pisces. So I look forward to seeing you there. And check everything out. I've got the pick a cards, the weekly individual signs, all signs and everything, including the awesome healing music base covers. We need to take a break from the cards for a minute. You can check those out from the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, not yet, but it's coming. And even Caitlin Petty. When you need a break, follow the awesome 6 Wands girl herself over here on TikTok at Kate Petty. You'll dig her. She's kind of cool. All right. So let's go for it. Don't forget to, if you're in Michigan, join me this weekend. I will be in Troy at the Wingate by Wyndham on Rochester Court, where you can get a personal reading with me or the awesome people from the Michigan Psychic Fair. And otherwise, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I look forward to working with you. All right, so let's go for it, because literally we are on the verge of a timeline shift. All right. It has all happened. Everything has changed. It's the 717 energies that are happening. So we're going to pull on it. And now that we've entered into a whole new timeline, let's see where we are, who we are, where we're going to, and what's going on. Okay? We're going to do the new 12 card spread, an Archer dozen on the table, where we take a little look at your work life. Gemini's dealing with a past energy to see what they're up to and if they're coming back. And the Gemini's looking into some new love to see what their story is too. And then see a potential outcome. And all the energy messages are for your highest and greatest good, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. The Bible Tarot is going to handle the heavy lifting with the main cards, and the Rose Tarot will handle a boatload of clarifiers. So, tray tables up. It is go time. And thank you for being here, Gemini. I love you. Sorry I didn't make it yesterday. We got really, really busy. It was a crazy day. Awesome energies, but we're here now. So let's do it to it. All right? Gemini. What gave me your title when I sat down to meditate on your energies? Why did I hear that you've got success coming your way any way you cut it? All right, so we're going to find out. Let's do it to it. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Hey, Melissa, what's up? All right, 2 shuffles. Let's go for it. We're ready. 1 and 2. Don't forget, there's 8 super chats, too, available. If you got a little personal question you want to ask, come on over to the fam and feel free. All right. On that note, let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. No, and this is why they say it. The overall energy blanketing the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at you bossing up and owning this timeline shift. The wheel turning in your direction. So if you have been feeling a little frustrated, stressed out, or just kind of like deja vu and wondering why everything is going on, you're not letting it show. The Wheel of Fortune shows stuff's working out for you with justice, which I even got as your title card. Oh my goodness, we are tuned in. And the 2 of Pentacles, overcoming, trying to make a decision of like, I'm not sure, Archer. I don't want to have to keep waiting anymore, where it's like, can we talk about this tomorrow? Can we talk about this next week? Just try to make it through the week. You're past it and you're ready to go forward. All right, I like this. The outcome for you is kind of cool. All right, so let's do it. Current conditions at Gemini. The 2 of Swords, Libra energy. We got a lot of Libra influence so far coming out on this one here. This shows that after everything you've been through, what I'm feeling off of this is that you just want the same love, same care, and same compassion that you give to others, okay? Maybe like the whole watch pot never boils, or starting to get a little frustrated with stuff and feeling like a teapot that's getting ready to, spew in that on this one, okay? Maybe like I'm talking to a Gemini that likes your chai tea, or you got a teapot or a tea kettle sitting on your stove. Who knows? But yeah, you're like at that boiling point where you just like want to figure things out and continue to move forward. All right. And that Wheel of Fortune, the timeline shift that we're experiencing right now that we're going through, shows that it's coming in your energies. All right. So the immediate influence energetically, what's going on around you as the planets keep on moving. And we approach a Mercury retrograde next month too. Five of Pentacles. I think I'm seeing this in a two-way reciprocal, which is a Gemini reading, that you can see things in both directions. And that in this case, you're shutting out the people of the past timeline that have left you feeling stuck and stranded. You got a bit of a rebellious spirit going on. I like that. Yeah, that's awesomeness. Where like if they need to still keep going and healing in their own timeline, let them eat cake, right, Marie Antoinette? But you're going to keep moving forward on this one and kind of like almost like leaving the Five of Pentacles door open for the person that's ready and on your level. If it's a past person, awesome sauce. If it's a new person, whoa, what's up? Okay, this is the bleeding woman that comes out on this, where you felt like you've shed enough, okay? Matthew 9:21, the name Matt or Matthew might even resonate to you. That literally, you've got people coming back in the energies here that know what they've put you through, and you know what you've been through. And you know your worth out of it. I like this, okay? Libra, Taurus energy so far. Now, what is your goal or destiny and your work life? We're going to actually change the goal or destiny up because we basically have that down here now. So on the new 12 card spread, let's see what your work situation is, okay? For those Geminis looking into the work life, career and finance. I love doing career and finance readings. It's so fun. And it's a Four of Pentacles. It's literally about your money. All right, Four of Pentacles here. The parable of the rich fool comes in, where you do know your worth and everything on this. Maybe you've been feeling Four of Pentacles, unappreciated at work, and trying like, maybe you just really need some time off, or you might have some PTO time that's like in use it or lose it status, and you're kind of like hush hush, top secret, level 5 CIA classified, black Sharpie marker on the documents, secretly looking for something new because you feel like you're being kind of ignored, okay? So we'll pull on that a bit and see what's going on the work front for you. Okay, now let's divide and conquer, shall we? The Geminis who are curious and interested in a past person returning, what they're up to, what's going on, and what they're doing. All right, current conditions at the past person here. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. They're quiet. That's the easy one. That's the giveaway with the Hanged Man. This does show here that they've been through the ringer for what they put you through. It's Peter's crucifixion that comes out on this one, where I'm seeing that they might even have like broke one of the 7 deadly sins straight up on this, and you might have straight up busted them doing it, okay? They sacrificed their own connection in the pursuit of what they deemed fit. They didn't treat you equally, okay? Now, current conditions around them, what's going on for the past person. 6 of Pentacles. They're responding well to the timeout, okay? I see there's nobody else in the energies, even if they attempted it or tried it. God's like, no way, not happening, not coming out with this one here. This is the woman's generosity, because you gave a lot to the past connection, Gemini, and they had to be put in a little bit of a timeout. God's like, you go in the corner, think about what you did, and they are realizing a little bit of what they put you through and coming into a more mature level. So we get some clarifiers to make sure they're coming in correct for you, okay? Because nobody approaches my Geminis unless they're right, all right? Now, for the Geminis dealing with a new person, either you've got nobody, but you're out and about looking, single like a Pringle, etc., the usual stuff, or you've just met somebody and curious where this is going, okay? Let's find out. Current conditions are the 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. This shows that they very could possibly be going through a level up, or they already have, and you've met somebody that's in a little higher level, and it's not that they're making you an option. This here is somebody that's got their focus in place. A Scorpio will rise to 7 levels of ascension, where they rise like a phoenix. So you're meeting somebody that you might even, if they've piqued your interest, they have the ability to hold a conversation, and they think of things on a higher level of thought. They don't sit there with those awkward silence moments, or like their messages aren't just the usual typicals, hi, how are you, what's up, that sort of a thing. But they really, like, they get your mind going too, all right? There's somebody on a higher level, they've beat out the temptations where they've been made to feel like options in the past, and they're like, I'm not doing that no more, not treating anybody else that way. So I'm seeing you don't have to worry about somebody coming in new that might be bringing some past stuff to the table, okay? Now, That said, what's the energies around this new energy? I say it here and it comes out here like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, don't break it, though. It's the Three of Swords. Libra energy. They've already been hurt in the past, and they've been in some of those moments where they're like, I'm not going to ever do to a new person what was done to me. All right. So they've already been through the timeline shift as well. You're not calling in somebody from the old energies if you're dealing with a new person. And we will see if the past persons will connect into the new energy to make sure they've done the work and leveled up. But this person's been through the Three of Swords. Maybe you've been noticing feathers along your path that are kind of guiding you towards the direction that you seek. Okay. If so, with that bird up there on, this is the rebellion against David. This person in the new energy has rebelled against the past where they've been like, I keep getting hurt. I keep getting Three of Swords and I'm not doing that no more. They stood up and came into the new timeline. And that's kind of how they just quantum leaped right into your lifetime. Okay. So now let's take the energies of you and them, see what potential future direction going forward is for you two. The Six of Swords, seeing things from a new perspective. And another bird shows up, Aquarius energy on this one. I like it. This is Ruth, the Moabite, that shows here that you guys get to see things from another perspective, which we are now in a new timeline. That's why you might have maybe noticed certain dates, certain times, certain things don't jive like they used to, right? And going forward into it on the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, it's like, how many times has Dr. Ruth got a transition before we make a, like the Bob Barker conundrum that he passed away 3 times, right? This new timeline shift allows us all to see things from another perspective than what we were used to dealing with before. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. And go in the distance too. That's cool. All right. Now, future directions here, the future incoming energies that'll be guiding you guys on your forward journey together. The Nine of Swords. It's you. The Nine of Swords, the silence. Up all night, playing kitten, staring at the ceiling on repeat. Looking for the mirrors, the champagne, and everything that eludes you. Even sparks aren't there. This puts an end to that silence because what I'm seeing off of this as one of your goals or destiny is that it's your goal to not have to have those breaks in communications where you're ignored, where they won't put their phone down while they talk to you, that sort of a thing. And you overcome this energy to go forward in a much more mutual connection, to be heard, to be understood. They learn to speak Gemini and to not get all freaky deakied out when you need those moments. You need some Gemini time and you're like, look, I love you. Can I just have the evening off to like process some stuff going on? And in the past, you'd be like, well, what'd I do? Are you mad at me? And you're like, no, I just wanted a break off. Right? This time it's like, okay, got you. Or if you come home on the Nine of Swords and you're like, I'm having some rough time. And they're like, hey, don't worry. I got you, Gemini. What's up? I'm not your special person right now. I'm your best friend. And then you're all like, well, it's kind of about you. This time now it's like I told you, I'm a best friend now. What did I do? What I do? Let's put him in check. That sort of a thing. Okay, I like it. All right, now the environmental factors that'll be guiding you guys on this journey. The Page of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the music that shows up coming out and resonating too. This is something different. I hear the song "Not Like Us." That might resonate to you. That comes out, and also "We Will Rock You." Ooh, that's an oldie but a goodie. Maybe you even have some memories of like being in at a stadium or a ball game or even back in gym class doing that whole "we will be," that kind of thing. It might resonate to you. And look how she's got the tambourine on here. Miriam's got the tambourine out. All right. Going forward here, we come into a new energy that shows harmony between the two of you guys. Much like how you can't really record a song unless all the strings on the guitars are tuned, even the drums are tuned, and everything flows and follows suit. Okay. Now that takes us towards the inner emotions of how all this stuff will make you feel when you go from the silence straight into the harmony and like the choir's singing for y'all. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Ooh, repeating nines. You or them could definitely be born on the 9th. And September 11th and November 9th might be dates that resonate to you about stuff that had happened. Okay. But the Nine of Wands shows you guys are protected and being able to overcome this, as how Satan tests Job in this one here. And look, Job, even though it's the book of Job, Job, J-O-B. All right. I'm seeing Mrs. Doubtfire. Maybe that movie resonates to you guys, or you've even recently watched it, or you will, because I'm seeing that scene where it's like, I am Job. So your work life will start to balance out too. Okay. All right. So let's see what we've got. Let's get clarifiers and get the whole story for you, because you know what we do. We don't do any two-parters. I don't even know what Patreon is. Never tried it out. But we go beginning, middle, and end. You get the appetizer, the main course, and the dessert here. I don't leave you hanging on anything. And then check out how the super chats will tie into the reading to get us more clarity. It's why I shuffle in the camera, and it's why we're all here. It tunes in and taps into your energy. All right. Well, meanwhile, back at your reading. Hold on. The Ten of Swords just popped out reversed. So you feel like you haven't made it this far yet. Maybe you're a little stressed and overwhelmed. Maybe you're starting to feel like you can't go any further in your current situations and trying to be overwhelmed. So we will work to turn this around, because no tarot reading is etched in stone. It's like a map, a GPS that helps guide. This is something to work on. So I do see that the silence might be driving you a little batty, where it's kind of like there's a difference in feeling alone or being alone and loaning. And no, it's all the same thing. If you are alone, feel alone, be alone. And you just want to have some people that I see that you're bringing into your life. You might even be having some stuff going on in the ethers, on the Ten of Swords to the Two of Swords, for trusting in your faith in the process, that is slowly bringing new people into your life. You might have recently made some new friends, had to change jobs, or transition to another location. And all of a sudden your friend circle's changing. All right, so let's find out. Could be dealing, I've got a lot of Libra energy, believe it or not. I've got some Scorpio and Taurus. Pisces is here. Could be another Gemini or a Sagittarius. We've also got Aquarius and a little Cancer for flavor, okay? And you could be a Gemini Cancer cusper, actually. But let's go for it. Let's shake the tree and see what squirrels fall out for you. All right. Give me everything you've got on the Two of Swords to the Five of Pentacles on that Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of Earth energy right now. All right, here we go. Let's do it. The Two of Pentacles, repeating twos are coming out. You or them could be born on the 2nd or the 22nd. And the Sun card. You've made a choice to be happy with Judgment and to bring in that harmony for the Fool card. So even for my Geminis that are dealing with a past connection that you're curious on the status or if they're returning, I do see some changes here where with the Two of Pentacles, it's literally what I've been saying, that you're tired of being indecisive. Of Archer, I don't know if anybody wants to talk to me. I don't know if anybody really even cares anymore. Maybe they've all forgot about me, that sort of thing. And for some reason with the repeating twos, maybe even you have been noticing a lot of repeating numbers or signs and synchronicities coming up, where you've even you're always under the clock at 22:22. All right, stuff like that. Or February 22nd might be a date that resonates to you as well, because you're at that point where you have actually made the Two of Pentacles choice. The Archer, I just want to be happy. And you're in the verge with the Judgment card. Scorpio energy, Leo energy here shows up as well, that you have cut out the narcissistic generation. You've successfully made it through the timeline shift. Even with the weird stuff going on today where you feel like you've lost time, like whoa, wait, where'd that last hour go, sort of a thing. But going forward, you're coming into harmony, because the Judgment card is the 20th card in the tarot deck. And I've always tied that to Revelations 20 in the Bible, going into the 1,000 years of peace, where we are on a generational shift, that we're now going into the roaring 2020s. And the energies of the most reunions, unions, right down to the full moon approaching in Capricorn, once in a blue moon. This moon is actually literally happening again, because at the end of June, we had a full moon in Capricorn. So a lot of this is cycling back around, so that it's almost giving you like a reset, a restart. And you've rode the energies out, and you're ready to go forward onto it for the Fool card. And this is God reminding you as well, Gemini, you work so very hard, regardless of if it goes unnoticed or not. Take advantage of some of that. If you do have some time off, that you're at like a use it or lose it status, or maybe I see a Gemini playing hooky that's like, oh, I am so sorry. I will not be into work today because I am dying. I'll be back tomorrow though, right? And then like your family wants to see you and you're like, oh darn, I'm sorry, I have to work today. And then your friends want to see you and you're like, oh, nope, sorry, going to my parents' house, sorry. Or what? And you just wind up just vegging out or going for a little bit of a drive, okay? I'm seeing a silver and a gray car. You might drive one of those colors, but it does show that you're looking for that peace and harmony, and it's slowly coming in your way. And I'm seeing bunk beds. Ooh, that's different. Maybe as a child you had like did you call lumper bunk? Or like maybe you, when you were younger, you did summer camp or something, or you and some siblings slept in bunk beds. Or if you've got kids involved, maybe like you got them bunk beds. Try putting those things together. But yeah, that might resonate to you. All right. You do have that bit of a rebellious spirit though, and I like that. All right. Keep going. Give me more. Three of Wands. See, you're feeling that energetical shift to the Hierophant, but you're leveling up. Maybe you're actually trying to, like, with the Five of Pentacles, on the Five of Pentacles, and justice comes back to the Queen of Swords. So you do know what you want with the King of Pentacles. you are feeling that shift on this. And like, just like, I'm so tired of wondering where my time goes, why stuff disappears, what in the world's changing. This here shows that you're bringing in union. And maybe you are taking a day off, and we won't tell anybody at work. Don't worry, I don't work with HR. It's a judgment-free zone. That, like, on the work front, like, you might very easily be, like, playing a little hooky because you're working on finding another job, or you've got an interview that's been called in that you're trying to work on. The Five of Pentacles or the Five of Pentacles shows you're tired of sitting on your front porch step, which I am seeing a Gemini sitting there. Literally, look at you. Like, you're sitting on your front staircase being like, this has been just too much to deal with, sort of a thing, because you feel like you're very underappreciated on all home fronts, work and love. Five of Pentacles squared, you or them could be born on the 5th. But that Justice card that came out as your title card energy when I was meditating on it to the Queen of Swords shows you're not letting it show. Look how good you're looking. That's you and your energy. Nice legs, Gemini. It's showing that you're taking the time to prioritize and organize yourself and your plans and the stuff that leaves you feeling strong and confident, okay? Even if it does involve that. Remember, even if you're feeling a little guilty in the Five of Pentacles of like, man, Archer, I do have this really great job offer, but I'm going to leave the other ones behind. The place you used to work at or soon to be used to work at, they were there before you, they will be there after you, and they already underappreciated you enough, right? So this shows here that you want to feel much more balanced, much less anxious going forward, and you've earned it. You deserve it. The Hierophant shows you might be even going back to a school, taking some remote online learning. And with the Hierophant being that higher knowledge, it's not always just the going to the chapel, going to get married card. Maybe like maybe you're into like chakra healing or Reiki or even tarot, and you're doing some online courses of study, even like just watching tarot channels and being like, oh, that's what the Hierophant means. Okay, that's cool. You're working to find something that makes you feel much more valued, much more appreciated, and like not so taken advantage of on both home fronts, the work front and the love front. Okay. And I'm seeing a tattoo. Like you see this little, like how this dude's holding the Ankh right there, little Ankh shows up. This here, like I'm seeing maybe you or them have like a small, like a tattoo of like Mother Maiden Crone, the 3 lines, or even possibly like a bird or a feather tattoo you or them could have. And interestingly enough, I'm also seeing a dragon or a dragonfly that some recently like ties up to your Queen of Swords energy here, where you're kind of like, don't mess with the dragon, right? That sort of a thing. You're in your confident. You or them might have that going on too. You or them could be born on the 3rd, the 13th. I got a lot of repeating 5s that comes out as well. So you or them could definitely be born on the 5th. The 20th and the 22nd is here. And I'm also seeing the 4th. Also the 24th. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, on the work front, let's see what's going up with this one here. All right, let's see. The Empress. See, you do have a good job offer coming in. And the Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. I am seeing a group of Geminis I'm reading for on the work front that you've already like been home a little upset in the evening sometimes, like had a wine Wednesday. You know, the H can be silent or not, up to you. But like at home being like, work, they pay no attention to me, and like on Indeed or on LinkedIn, just like apply, and just like ready to just be like, I'm over this. I can't do this no more. Okay. I'm seeing here though, off the Empress card to the 7 of Wands, you or them could be born on the 7th, that, or even a life path number 5, 3, or 7, possibly even 2. But yeah, this shows here some changes are coming in. You're receiving some news and you're protected in it. You don't have to like fear or retaliation. Like somebody's going to come back at you and be like, how could you do that? How could you leave us when we treated you so like awful every day at work and made you do everything that for everybody else and skip your lunches? How could you leave? And you're like, right? You're like, did you just kind of answer that question yourself? You know, they might not understand how to speak Gemini. Not your fault. But this does show that I'm seeing here like that you might actually either you've got some accrued vacation time that you didn't realize that you're going to get to take advantage of, and your return, your absence is going to totally be felt, you know, where you're going to come back and I'm seeing a Gemini that more than once, like you've taken time off or even just had a weekend or have moved if you relocate or do something for work, and you hear that when you come back, that whole, oh my gosh, this workplace would not function without you. Like we have to close the doors when you're not here, and you're like, wow, maybe you should think about that when I'm here, you know? With that 7 of Wands, you're protected because what you're doing with the Queen of Wands is following your passions. so that you feel better and more confident in your own self. Okay, so even a little bit of choices here. I'm seeing that your absence will be felt, and you might even return to a little bit of an award. They might try a little attempt to keep you. Either that or you just look really good at work, and they're like, we can't let her go. We can't let him go. You know, this shows here that like I'm seeing you might actually, like there might be some restructuring going on at work. And at the moment with the Five of Pentacles, you're fearing it. Like you're like, uh-oh, what if it's me? It's not you. You do all the work. Literally, they might as well just close the doors at that point. But I do see something possible where they might let you know, like, hey, Gemini, we have noticed because there's cameras that like you guys are like that you do all the work here. So we're going to do a little bit of restructuring, you know. And would you be interested like in doing both the jobs since you're already doing them, but we'll offer you some more money and just completely boot the other person off the island, so to speak? All right. That Queen of Swords shows that your confidence hasn't gone unnoticed, and you might actually return to something where you get a little bit of a raise, and you wind up in a little bit of a Gemini conundrum that you've got somebody from one of the new jobs. Because I'm seeing for the Geminis that have applied with the Two of Cups here, that you've already applied for that dream job that you were really like, yeah, this one. They're going to reach out and make an offer of like, hi, Gemini, could you come in for a little bit of an interview? We're considering going to the next level with you. And then all of a sudden you come back from that interview because you took your time off at work, and then they offer you the promotion or the raise to stay put. And you're like, uh-oh, whatever will I do? All right. So there'll be a little bit of a Two of Cups choice to make where you've got two very successful, happy offers coming in. All right. Coming within the next 2 weeks to 2 months as well, too. Sometimes HR departments move slow, but for you, the outcome on this one here, you will wind up with getting more money for basically like what you're already doing. I like it. All right, move on. And feel free if you like to put timestamps. If y'all want a timestamp in the comments afterwards of like, here's where Archer talks about work, past love, new love, help yourself. All right, let's go for it. We got one super chat left, and then I will pop up my mistyped banner. Emma, I promise I will. I promise I will retype that banner at some point. Sometime I'll have free time. I might even eat food at some point today. I don't know. Gemini, eat something. Oh my goodness, you got eat us something. Gemini, eat us something. I'm a Cancer. I worry about you. I'm actually a Sagittarius now. All right, I made it through my birthday. I don't want to be a Cancer anymore. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius are here. You of them could be born on the 20th, the 27th, the 29th. I'm also seeing the 1st and the 3rd or the 31st that comes out. And I still keep seeing that 23rd disguised as a 30th. Somebody's like lying about their age or their birthday. But maybe it's just an OKY. I don't know. Anyways, all right. For the Geminis curious about the past person, their status, and what their directions and plans are, let's see what's up. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. I've got the King of Wands, and I got the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. The Two of Cups is back, and the Nine of Swords popped out with the King of Cups. Oh, Gemini. I think actually that after they put you in check, which they thought they did, and they thought it would be really a good idea to yell at a Gemini, not the best idea, cross-watcher. But I'm seeing here, que bella. Got you, Emma. Doop doop doop. There we go. Okay. The Nine of Swords, the silence. Remember what I mentioned about the silence? The silence is driving them batty too. You had that Ten of Swords come out reverse for you. But with the King of Cups, this is kind of cool, okay? So I'm not going to totally call you out on it. Like what I just brought up about the past person, somebody here realized that they shouldn't have yelled at you, so to speak, okay? The Nine of Swords, still up all night, playing, staring at the ceiling on repeat, being like, wow, that's a pretty good song, you know? But like whatever it was they broke here, they sacrificed the connection for their own pursuits. And now, and now the blood's left on their hands. Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. The reason you can't stop thinking about them, and this is a really weird crossover point, because I'm seeing even the Geminis that are like, Archer, I'm not dealing with the past person. I am moving on. We're in a new timeline. I'm finding my new people. But I can't stop thinking about the past person. Why? What up with that? It's because they don't want to let you go. You guys do have an energetical soul contract that, like, even though it wasn't fulfilled, you know, contracts are like hearts. Sometimes they're made to be broken. But they were like, they never made you feel like they valued your time. Four of Pentacles. And now it's like, whoa, don't know what you got till it's gone. This one might even come out. I'm hearing that song Euphoria. Like literally, I see your person saying, if Gemini would just give me one last chance, just one last chance. Two of Cups. There is a little bit of divine timing at play, especially if you or them were born on the 24th, that I'm seeing for this group of Geminis here. that they got kind of put in check. The silence has kind of made them realize what they did to contribute to the breakdown of the connection, and that because they were more focused on their work. Four of Pentacles, right? More focused on their work, and like you had to take your power back, and they're in your energy. Nine of Swords is Gemini. To that King of Wands that comes out with a little bit of Sagittarius and Leo energy, that like they had to go through a maturity and a leveling up here. So they've gone and actually done some work on themselves. This was a much needed break because they put you through a lot. And that's why you're still in the energies, that they haven't let you go. But I do see here the two of you guys, for the Geminis who are curious or interested in the past person returning, that they actually will come back in a much more mature and clearer mindset. Where literally, like I literally just heard them saying, like they're still like worried about work, leveling up, hangman. They're not reaching out because maybe at one point they did, or they feel like they shouldn't. But that one last chance, the communication doors are open in either direction for either one of you to make an attempt or a connection on this with that Two of Cups, that either one of you could take that step to break the silence. And actually, I'm seeing that this could actually pick up. This could actually go forward onto this one, kind of like where you guys left off, but in a clearer mindset where then now they realize like they know what they did in the past and they need to treat you right this time, okay? You were then to be born on the 9th, the 4th, or the 14th. Also the 12th and the 21st comes out, and the 6th. You could be a life path number 2, 4, or 6 as well. All right? So now for the Geminis dealing with a new person, let's see what we've got. If you either have somebody currently in your energy that you're curious about and want to know more, or you're like, Archer, I got nobody at the moment, but what's coming my way? Let's find out. All right, let's see. 7 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. You're going to be born on the 7th or the 3rd. Let's do it. And thank you guys for being here too. Thank you, TikTok and Instagram. I love you guys. The High Priestess. Oh, really? Really? It's my first reading of the day and you're going to hit me with that? Oh, that's why. Okay. I got you. It's cool. Okay. De nada. All right. The High Priestess to the 9 of Wands. They're closed off, aren't they? And you almost be like feeling like they're not even paying attention to you. This person actually has some very high moral standards, especially on that 7 of Cups, where they're already in like Scorpio energy and a higher level of thought. The High Priestess shows up because behind the scenes, they like you. Ace of Wands. Their Ace of Wands chakra is activated. So if you're curious about like, yeah, Archer, I've recently met this new person and they don't talk much, or they talk really odd or nervous or something, right? It's because that like when they get in your energy, they're like, well, hello, Gemini. And they do like the way you talk too. So you've got their boom shakalaka chakra activated with the Ace of Wands, where it crosses into the not so safe for YouTube part here. Like now the neat part too on the 9 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, Sagittarius energy, mutability, that they get you on your level. A little bit of that 9 of Wands where they're Wilson from Home Improvement, where they're very quiet behind the scenes, but they're watching, they're checking you out. And that 9 of Pentacles shows that they are in a more mature mindset. They have no baggage they're bringing to the table. See how they're traveling solo and looking good on this one here? Maybe like you or them could be like an artist or a writer. I'm seeing somebody that likes to paint, maybe even write short stories or something, or poetry. But I'm also seeing they're a bit of a rush. Yeah, they're a bit of a rush. They move fast. Once they get past this High Priestess energy and like make an offer, they're a bit of a risk taker. That 9 of Pentacles, they're looking good. That Peacock might resonate to you. You know what I mean? But in this one here, like, once they go forward, it's going to be some fast moving. They're a bit of a risk taker. And there's some passion and adventure here that's going to make you feel a little more excited, fun. And really, I don't see it being a boring connection. And I see it being a passionate connection in the middle of this too. All right? It's like maybe you two met online and they were the one person that like reached out and actually wrote you something if you're doing online dating, okay? And like everybody else was just like sending you pictures with hanging with a fish, and you're like, I'm not even into fishing. The only fishing I do is Friday night at the restaurant, right? But like, and then all of a sudden this one reaches out that just looks a little more put together, and they actually type that as soon as you read it and you're like, oh my word, they read my profile. Or you guys even just met online. Maybe like one of you guys are like a social media, like you're on Instagram, or they snuck into your DMs when you weren't looking, right? On Facebook or something. But you know, it's there's some kind of a possibility of starting here like a side hustle, basically, and not like a person thing, but more of like it connects to a hobby. Like maybe you guys both are painters or writers, and like, whoa, we could make some money off of this. But they support you. All right. This here will start out as a bit of a slow burn with the High Priestess, where they stay a little closed off because again they don't want to hurt you because of what they've been through in the past. Three of Swords, but then once it gets going, once you pop, the fun don't stop. Yeah, that's the nicest way I got for the Eight of Wands. Okay, so like it'll start out as a bit of a slow burn, Caitlin Petty style, not really Casey Musgraves, but you know that sort of a thing. And then like I do see the two of you guys coming together here for a pretty solid committed relationship. Honestly, within the next like month or so. Really, this will start out quite slow around the full moon in Capricorn. Aries energy is here too, and then as we approach Leo season, I see Geminis, like especially if you're a Gemini, that like medicines and stuff always work the wrong way. Like you take sleeping medicine or you grab a little bit of the NyQuil in the evening to relax, and then all of a sudden you're like wired like did I have NyQuil or was that a 2 liter of Mountain Dew? Right? It like where for you guys the Mercury retrograde on this Queen of Swords, you're gonna go in the reverse spin flip because we're in a new timeline where Mercury retrograde actually allows you and Virgo, the signs that are ruled by Mercury, to excel, while the other 10 signs are kind of like, you know, a Jeep stuck in the mud. You then might even drive a Jeep wave. But that Ace of Wands shows that your passions will keep going on this one here. That within the next, like, 1 to 3 months, really, like, over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks, this will start slow burning. You know, I'm seeing a Gemini that might even like camping or like something, like, because I'm seeing a campfire. But yeah, it'll start out slow, and then over the next 3 months, you guys will begin to grow very comfortable with each other faster than you planned, okay? Then into this one here, like, you guys will both wind up being okay with it, Queen of Swords. I might be this energy that was the one that was like, nice legs, Gemini. Just letting you know on that Ace of Wands chakra, okay? But yeah, okay, so now going forward with the Six of Swords. This is where my Gemini is dealing with the past people. Reunite, because we are in a shift, that we are now there. It started on the 5th of July with the new moon in Cancer. We are now we are through that door. We have crossed the start line, go. And now we are having the most twin flame and soulmate unions and reunions. I've even already met twin flames that did not go through the separation phase, right? And been like, whoa, no way. They're like, yeah, we just started out as best friends and now we're there. And can you confirm for me or not if we are twins? And I'm like, shut the front door. You guys are twins. All right. So we're going to see the most twin flame and soulmate unions and reunions that you've seen in a while. Okay, for the past 77 years of energies. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, possibly a Sagittarius, could be a Libra, but the High Priestess shows up being like, they're not telling. You know, Cancer, Leo energy, those two are kind of joined at the hip a little bit. Scorpio's here, fixed energy with a little bit of, there's some strong Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on this, and a lot of Libra, possibly even Taurus. All right, but let's go forward as we come into this one here. Maybe I'm even seeing that, thinking about that. That might be why I related that story. Was that, ooh, Gemini, we're not going forward just yet. There's something here. Hold on. Hold it. Hold the phone. Knight of Pentacles. Slow burn. 6 of Cups. Oh, to the 10 of Pentacles. No way. And the Queen of Cups. Gemini, you could very possibly, either you or them, okay, have there's somebody that wants to come out of the friend zone, that you already have something established, that you're friends, you get each other's quirks, and like seeing you at your worst and seeing you at your best type of a thing. And with this 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy to the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, either you or them are already considering coming out of the friend zone and going into a union. And the only reason it hasn't started yet with that 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, is that you guys are afraid of like, what if we try and fail? Then we lose a friend too. But what if we try and succeed? You're changing your mindset on this timeline shift. Instead of being nervous about reaching out on jobs, reaching out for love, and being like, but what if something doesn't work out? What if they say no? All of a sudden now it's like you're in a higher level. Law of correspondence. I'd be amazed if we don't see the Temperance card coming out. Because instead of being there going like, well, what if they say no? What if they tell me to pound sand? You're sitting there going, what if they say yes? What if this works out and becomes like the most greatest thing that has ever happened type of a thing, okay? 6 of Swords, seeing things from a different perspective. What if we try and succeed? Hi, Tammy. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for doing. 3 of Swords, literally on the 3 of Swords. Neither of you guys want to hurt each other anymore. Gemini. Oh, I like this. Look at this. You guys have both been there, done that, got the t-shirts, right? Three of Swords squared. So you guys have learned from the past. And this is where all my Geminis come together for this new perspective. That, and literally, y'all, you might actually be, I'm talking to a Gemini that's practicing Nikola Tesla's 3-6-9 method. That's literally manifesting your family and your forever, forever. That's your work life. Look at your family portrait. Looks really pretty, doesn't it? Right? Could be, you guys might even be goobers in the future where you're like, we're going to take those family pictures in a hayfield and we got to wear the same clothes, right? Do you? There is nothing wrong with goober pictures. There is nothing wrong with goober pictures. All right? Because it shows happiness with the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, that you guys just love and get each other. There could actually be a physical distance or even just a difference in age between the two of you guys. But you guys actually work it out. And even my past people, Geminis, the past returns on this Cards of Union where you guys see things from a different perspective. What if it works out? What if everything goes like really amazingly awesome and we're really happy? And the same with the new person with that Ace of Wands that like, oh my gosh, what if they're actually really cool, confident, mature, and get me? And it just works out. Okay? So I like it. Very neat potential future forward momentum. Thank you. The Nine of Cups. Your blessings have arrived. It's beautiful. The Nine of Cups. The stuff you've wished for starts manifesting. Pisces energy on this one too. Because you've already, I'm seeing a Gemini that's cried themselves to sleep enough or drove home crying and just like never again. I don't want to feel this way anymore. It's showing the direction to the King of Pentacles that brings in the Tower card with the Page of Swords. You guys have both learned the lessons, and in traditional Rider-Waite, that Fool takes a leap from the Tower, much like here. Maybe you recently cut or changed your hair, even changed the coloring on it. Like if you're brunette, you went black or blonde. Or if you're blonde, you just tidied up the roots. I don't know. Add a little strawberry blonde to it. I'm hearing the song Strawberry Wine and Tennessee Orange. Those songs might resonate to you. But yeah, maybe you've done a little bit of just like you changed up your look for a little bit for the summer. All right. But it's changing because you guys have both learned with the Page of Swords, the card of the student. See how you got your book out right there? That you understand and you do things going forward here. Stuff might start happening much faster than you both planned. But it's cool because with the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles that you guys are like, okay with it. You of them could be born on the 9th, the 29th, or the 19th. A couple repeating nines. Nikola Tesla shows up. The 16th is here as well. Also the 26th. But yeah, let's keep rolling. Give me something on this Nine of Swords and the outcome. Page of Wands to the Nine of Wands. Here we go. A lot of repeating nines. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Ooh, angel number 999 might resonate with you. You take it all the way to the top. That is like the max ultimate abundance coming in for your rewards for all the hard work you've been through. This is interesting. Page of Pentacles. There's that go point with the message to the Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's you. 5 of Cups right into the Ace of Cups. You have had dreams about them, haven't you? Because if you didn't know it or not, they've been having dreams about you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune on the Page of Pentacles is that message with Harry Styles showing up with the powdered donuts. Sir Gemini's got a little pack of the powdered donuts out right now and just like, what? Not me. Right there, the Wheel of Fortune finally turning in your favor for the greater good of everyone involved. Whether there's children, families, you don't have to like hide everything. You know, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles shows up that you do that work. Maybe you or them are actually into dance or dance lessons, or if there's kids involved, they go to ballet, dance and that. But this is showing that working through everything into a connection that you'll be thankful for. This was all written into your blueprint with the Lovers card. That's your major arcana. And it does represent the rough battles and that you've been through, because the Lovers is not just all straight up about, wow, hi, nice to meet you, let's get married, I love you forever. It is like the Lovers card is the roller coaster ride, making that choice to get on the roller coaster and being totally freaked out on the uphill climb and then screaming through the downhills and riding it out to the end, knowing that the outcome shows that you've actually got everything planned out. Because the engineer, the grand architect, yeah, looking at you, the grand architect that designed that roller coaster was designed to get you safely to the end game. And I am not in any way having any plans on predicting a roller coaster crash. But if it happens, you heard it here first. All right? I mean, just maybe, oh, Gemini, are you one of them, like, I've seen maybe, like, you guys have plans where you go to an amusement park, like I'm seeing, like, Disney or Universal Studios, Cedar Point, and, like you guys joke with each other of, like, don't get on the roller coaster, and, like, I like roller coasters. There's a roller coaster at Cedar Point named Gemini. Whoa, that's cool. I like stuff like that. Neat. Look how you overcome the bummed out feelings of the past with the Five of Cups that have left you just out in the cold, feeling like you miss out on the real love while all of your friends are getting engaged and pregnant and married and you're just getting coffee. You come in with that Ace of Cups, that new love right there. And I'm seeing a Gemini that likes doing that little hand gesture thing to make the heart because it's on the Ace of Cups. And more birds and feathers showing up too. So heads up on that, okay? That you overcome these energies and come to a fresh one with the rewards for never having lost your faith in the process and this course and the journey. That Four of Swords to the Knight of Swords on the Page of Cups shows straight up, you might have either dreamed about being with this person already. They've dreamt about it with you. Straight up Four of Swords to the Page of Cups. That Knight of Swords shows things just moving faster than planned. Because without knowing this has all been playing out in divine timing with your card, the Lovers here, okay? That fitting into each other's timelines, each other's schedules, each other's stories, and being able to merge two 24-hour days into one, this will actually work out with somebody who makes you feel comfortable, doesn't try to change you either. The Seven of Cups, ooh, it is the person's energies. Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card with the Hermit. The Virgo energy, the Doctor House of the Zodiac. Maybe you or them are like in the medical field or like the nurse meets Dr. McDreamy or something. And there could be a height difference between you guys because look how you have to stretch up to give kisses. All right. But this is someone that embraces you and loves you for all of your quirks, all of your goods, all of your bads. Hey, Katie, what up? Seven of Cups. Look at your little face in this one being like, oh, Archer, you're pulling my leg. No, this is that one when you least suspect it, suspect the unexpected because you're the one manifesting this. Literally just by listening to this reading and claiming it, you're putting it into the universe to happen for you. Where you mature up in the Queen of Pentacles and get that Page of Cups offer. Somebody that loves you for those little quirks, those little faces you make like, no, I don't know. That type of a thing. And also embraces the positivity. Loves you at your best, loves you at your worst, and also allows you the freedom to stay yourself, to stay Gemini. Doesn't try to change you. You know, giving you guys the time to adjust. Even though I do see this starting out as a slow burn, regardless of if you're waiting for like a past person to return or a Gemini looking for that new love to work out, this one shows up. That it comes in and like you guys just get each other's energies on this one and successfully do merge things together. By Virgo season, things are going to be a lot more different and committed. I actually do see one of those things where like, even if you guys don't wind up moving in together just at that moment in time, I see one of those little, I see like a Gemini that sings into their hairbrush or you accidentally leave either your hairbrush or your sunglasses at their place and like, oh darn, or they do the same thing and leave like a watch or sunglasses or something, just like to mark the territory of like, this is where we are, this is where we're going forward. And you guys will wind up spending the holidays together, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer energy is here, Leo, those two are never far apart. Scorpio is here, heavy duty. There's a lot of Virgo actually, believe it or not. It could be another Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Scorpio. I've got some heavy Aries and Libra. There's also Pisces, Sagittarius. You or them could be born on the 17th, the 27th, or the 7th, the 1st, the 11th, the 8th, and I'm also seeing the 30th that comes out as well, the 9th or the 19th. Wow. Claim this one down in the comments, Gemini, because you're the one manifesting it. And at that rate, claiming it, literally just speaking the words into existence. Enjoy your single time now because you're not going to have it much longer. in a little bit, in like a couple months, you might be coming back going, Archer, explain that play hooky thing to me again. I need a weekend off. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for allowing me to read your time, your love, and your energy. Gemini, I adore you guys. I love the Geminis in my life. You guys are awesome. I have a lot of Geminis in my life. You guys rock. But okay, let's do a couple super chats. This is like the bonus, the extended part, where we're going to find out how some of this ties into some of that. Okay? Let's do it to it. You're the one manifesting this. Look at you being all empress up here, right? I love it. I love it for you. Big time. You're the boss. That Hierophant, you know what you're doing, too. It just felt like it's taken forever, but it's coming in faster than you thought. That Tower card takes a leap of faith on this. It starts out slow, then all of a sudden, whoa, happening. Okay? All right, so let's grab some super chats. I'm going to use Light Seers. Let's use Light Seers for the super chats. Okay? Let's happen into it. All right, let me switch over. We'll grab the super chatties. Here we go. All right, watch how this stuff ties in. This is wildness, okay? Jay, what's up, Jay Hanna? Oh my gosh, how you doing, Jay? All right, let's see what's up this week. Looking like in love for you and the Aries X. 10-4, I got you. All right, give me a little week. Give me like a little 5-day forecast. The Magician to the Nine of Pentacles. Those are the nines were very prominent in the Gemini reading. Hold on, give me some room to work here. Okay, cool. Gemini energy on the Magician. Literally what we've been about. What we've been there. The cat's got Aries' tongue because you're manifesting it, Jay. You've been in a heavy point right now where you're like, I want my Aries. I know what I want. I'm not second guessing my decisions. I'm not sitting here going, well, I kind of want Aries. However, that Sagittarius looks kind of good. The Scorpio over there is kind of neat. And like God's like, wait, which one do you want to order? Did you want the whole left side of the menu? I'm confused. I'm unsure. You're sitting here going, I want my Aries. Did I stutter? And you're actually manifesting it. You're putting it into place. By Mercury retrograde, that's the energy of the Magician, because you're working, even if you feel like it's not being heard, or like you're like, Archer, my manifestations are way off. The Magician is not having every tool in the toolbox. The Magician is knowing how to use the tools you have. It's the MacGyver card of the Zodiac. Okay? On that Nine of Pentacles, you are actually in a very mature and a balanced energy that the love life is moving in faster over the course of the next literally 9 days to 9 weeks. A lot of repeating nines, like we were saying. I'm seeing a reunion, okay? We are in that energy. I kid you not, just yesterday, I met twin flames that have come together, came out of the friend zones, and have like literally one of the best connections I've seen in a long time. I was like, you guys are awesome. I love you too, okay? That Nine of Pentacles shows that even for the separation phase that you two have been through, you're manifesting it to come back together, and Mercury retrograde is going to be one of those spin flips that I do think you'd get a reach out. By the time it's going to be a culmination. The start point, the go point will wind up being between the full moon in Capricorn, you know, that whole once in a blue moon, and then leading into the retrograde that's happening next month. And that's going to be the ignition point that starts the flame. Keep doing your manifestations the way you're doing it, because you are on fire. The Six of Swords, which is literally the Six of Swords outcome going forward for the Gemini reading. You are seeing things from a different perspective that is actually attracting, not repelling. That is awesome. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, would love to see how your Libra truly feels. And thank you guys all for the donations and the super chats. You guys are so generous. Thank you for the donations to the family. I love you guys. You guys are so kind. It all goes back into the channel. It ain't buying me lunch. Half time I'm lucky if I get to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. All right, I would like to see how my Libra truly feels, and will we work things out? I got you, Stephanie. And thank you for the first super chat. Welcome to the family. Your awesomeness. Give me a little energy check-in for Stephanie and her lovely Libra. Let's do it. Oh, Tracy. Oh my gosh, you're so generous. I've never gotten a flower. And female Geminis, if a guy's like, I don't like flowers, I'll tell you what, you give a guy like one single rose, and not even like a real one, even a guy would be like, oh my gosh, you really like, you kind of love me, don't you? All right. That's cool. You're so generous. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. You guys are awesome on TikTok. Thank you. All right, let's do it. We have to tap into your energies here, Stephanie, because this is your first super chat. I want to make this count, so I'm tuning in. There we go. Took you long enough. Knight of Pentacles much, God? Oh, my word. The Four of Swords. Did you recently have a dream about the future of what was going on with you guys? Because if not, he did. The Seven of Swords to the Sun card. Oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. I love it. Okay, check this out. Your Libra's true feelings for you. He is closed off, but check it out. He's sleeping alone. There's nobody else in the energies. He really, like, I just heard Dusty Springfield, I only want to be with you. That song might even resonate. But on this one here, the true feelings, he feels more true feelings for you in the evening. It might be why you're having a rough time sleeping, up all night playing Staring on the Ceiling. You know, Caitlin Petty's Spotify account's like going off the Chizarts. But with that Seven of Swords to the Sun card on the Ten of Pentacles, within the next, God, by Leo season, I kid you not, something about the 7th or the 19th, you've got the Sun card in the outcome on this one here. The feelings that you guys will work out is, yeah, I think before Virgo season, things will start coming together much faster for you. And the energies of the Seven of Swords shows that he is actually doing the work to heal. And he's doing more healing in his sleep, believe it or not, than when he's awake. Like that time to rest at night and rejuvenate is like, dude, he is having so many dreams about you, Stephanie, of like Wow, remember how great it was when you guys were together? Like, literally, there could be some dude in his dreams like Morgan Freeman or something, being like, remember how great it was when you two were together and now you're all alone? And he wakes up like, what the heck? You know, okay? The Ten of Pentacles does show that as we approach into Leo season and that, and going towards Virgo, by Virgo season, you got 10 Pentacles. Straight up, that's Virgo energy. So, yeah, things are going to work out. The Nine of Swords is showing that right now, the silence is not only helping him, you know, process his feelings for you, because he was a little closed off and like the whole not ready for commitment, blah, 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 right? But the Four of Cups also shows he ain't got nothing else going on. He's Captain Dry Cups all over the whole place. All right, there ain't no other love with anybody else but you. And he's just working on processing it. All right, so thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's do a Google Street View for Gabby. Here we go. Because, like, out of a collective reading, how this is like Google Earth, out of 8 billion people on this overpopulated rock, 1/12 of y'all are Geminis. So we're going from Google Earth view on the collective down to Google Street View. Gabby, call the lawnmower dude. You tell him to get over here and cut the grass. It grows fast. It's not your fault. It just grows fast. But I like the railings on the porch. That's kind of cool. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles came out reversed. I almost started to turn it. But even, I mean, I face my decks. I reset all these energies every morning after my readings. Five of Pentacles reverse. That one on your mind, that one, actually wants to open the door and take it. Is that why I mentioned the railings? Oh, my word. I don't think you're going to get a message. Is he within, like, driving distance or something? Because I seem like knocking on the door. All right, and like Paul McCartney, somebody's knocking on the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let them in. I think your person's actually going to approach Eight of Cups. Walked away from that negative mindset and everything that was holding him back. And look, they're walking towards the sun. On the King of Wands, yeah, he's coming to a more confident place. And Three of Pentacles shows God kind of helped show him the way. Two of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. He's made the decision. He loves you. The decision gets made before Cancer season ends, because the Three of Cups is Cancer energy, and in the biblical tarot, it's the wedding at Cana. Then he makes this decision of like, I'm going to go knock on her door. And I see him showing up. I see him showing up. Could it possibly be before the end of Cancer season, which is literally the next couple of days? Definitely something during Leo season, though. That Three of Cups shows some happiness in there that he sees the future. Okay? So I hope that helps. Maybe that's why I mentioned the grass and the railings, too, where he's going to walk up and be like, I'll cut your grass for you. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. But thank you. I'm sending you some best wishes, some positive manifesting. All right, Jamie, what are Victor's thoughts and actions for you? Let's do it. Give me an energy check for Jamie. Current conditions at Victor and Jamie. I really like the name Victor. I like that name. It's a cool name. The Devil. Oh, he's still obsessed about that. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands reverse. This deck is mind-blowing. I don't get reversals. I mean, when they come out, I have to honor them that way. I know how to read reversals. I only honor them if they come out. Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands reverse. He's popping the... Oh, that's the Devil, right? Yep. He's popping the Seven of Wands, John Travolta-proof bubble that's kept you guys apart. Right now, the action towards you are popping that bubble. Literally, his mind is changing. He's having a eureka moment. Like some bare wire touched metal up here, right? Literally, he woke up this morning in the Six of Wands victory. You're going to be extremely happy. Look at that. That's Kaylin Petty standing up on stage with like a concert bigger than the Taylor Swift concert. Even Taylor Swift's like in the crowd being like, whoa, that's a lot of people. And Caitlin's like, I know. It's almost like you kind of know the actions that are coming. Interesting. On the Devil card, literally, he's changed his mindset. I see you guys are actually having a runner-chaser dynamic shift, Jamie, where he's coming for you and kind of, I don't got a way to sugarcoat this one. He's going to be kind of obsessed with you. You might have to be like, whoa, slow down, Victor. Easy. Easy. I love you too. He might even be afraid that you're like she won't answer the phone. She won't respond to the text message. Oh, my word. Every one of us knows that if that person that's on your mind reaches out, you're going to answer the phone or the text message, all right? But he's kind of obsessing about making this work with you, with the Ten of Cups. There is something massive changing right now. You guys have the timeline shift. You might not even, it's going to be like you don't even recognize him. He's going to approach you. You're going to be like, I need to see ID to make sure you're my Victor. Could you confirm, please? Okay? So I hope that helps. All right. LOL Hope. What's up, girl? How you doing? All right. What's coming in for you in love? Give me an energy. Oh, thank you for the bullseye. I love you, girl. All right. Ooh. The Eight of Wands. Everybody knows the Eight of Wands, what that is. Communications, okay? You've already been noticing signs of synchronicities in the past few days that have been like amping up and like more and more stuff that ties right to your person. This shows right now they want to talk to you, and God's cleared the energetical runway. That's why with the Lover's card, that's why you're seeing the signs more often. And the Magician to the Ten of Swords. You hit that point where you are exactly what you're manifesting. You're literally creating it, all right? You might as well dial in whatever changes you want for that person right now, because literally you're talking right to God about what you're requiring and requesting, and it's coming in faster than what you think. And the eights, even though this is Sagittarius energy, for me, this is August. This is August with the Lover's card to the Magician, that you're calling this in. Before Mercury retrograde, you will hear something what's coming in for you in love. You will get a message, communication, an offer, because they choose you in the outcome on this one. And it's been a long time. It literally has been a roller coaster ride with this person on your mind. With the Page of Swords, they learned their lesson. And the reason they've shown up in like the people you might know on your Facebook is because they're totally checking you out. All right? It's the incoming approach of like eyeing up the situation, getting a lay of the land and everything like that. Heads up, you are not far away from hearing from that person. I like it. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Vishai, what's up, Vishai? How does Deshaun feel about you and what's in your future? Will he contact you before the birthday? All right, what's in the future for your career? All right, give me a little love and give me a little career. Well, let's do it to it. And thank you for the super chat. You're generous. I want to visit Canada so much. I got to get over to Canada. I got to get over and see the Titanic thing. Boom, shakalaka. On the Ten of Pentacles, your work life will change. You've already noticed or seen a dream job that you've been applying for and you've been like receiving like no communications back. Heads up that you will find work. There is one that you looked at that you applied for that when you found the job, you were like, oh, this one. I want this one. Two of Swords. Okay, go for it. Submit the application. There's just a lot of ties here. Now, what happens is that they did honestly try somebody else because they had somebody internal that applied. There was an internal applicant, but that internal applicant is already going to move on to something different because they don't like it. And you will get a reach out of like what you'll hear is that, oh, hey, by the way, that job did get taken, but there's two more just like it. So you should submit a new application. You submit that new application, boom, you're in. Just like that. I kid you not. Okay. They held on to your thing. Unfortunately, there was somebody internal that applied and they were like, okay, we got to follow the rules. But you'll get an email back from that company, like their HR or their director of hiring, that'll be like, hey, look, that job did get filled, but however, we opened up two more slots in a very similar capacity. You should apply and that sort of thing. You might have to resubmit the application because that happens, but it'll go from the Four of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. It is the one you dreamt about. Now on the love side, you have the Justice card to the Knight of Swords. A lot of sword energy. There's a lot of thinking going on to plan some stuff out. Okay. So on the love side, I do see a contact coming in over the course of the next, we're going to call it like before November is what I'm seeing. Two of Swords, to have faith in the process. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, like a Libra, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, but I see communication before November. I'm sorry it is such a long stretch, but what that means is it literally could be this afternoon towards like Scorpio season, sort of a thing. The Knight of Swords does show me sooner than later, but he's got that archery bow and arrow on his back, which still screams some Sagittarius and Aquarius energy, that he's seeing things from a new perspective with Justice. I'm actually going to narrow it in just a little bit more and point that arrow towards Libra season. So let's say before Libra season. All right. 2 to the 11. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. And the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. So granted, now, if you should be made a saint for waiting that long too. God bless you. God bless you, child. But with that Ace of Pentacles, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That is so mean. With the 9 of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles on the Queen of Cups, it does show that your patience, like you should be made a saint for waiting this long for somebody. Like literally, like I want to have a talk with him. Like I want to give him a number and be like, what's the matter with you? Why are you making her wait so long? She's like good people. All right. But it still reaches out. And the Ace of Pentacles is Capricorn energy that it's motivating towards some unconditional love with that 9 of Cups. So your blessings are coming in and the rewards for your patience and your devotion. All right. I'm calling it before Libra season. You will hear something. Okay. So by Libra season, like enjoy your summer vacation basically, because by the fall, you're going to have a connection and a job and your day is going to get really busy really fast. Okay. So I do hope that helps. Thank you. All right. Let's see what's up. What are Anthony's intentions towards you? Thank you. Okay, let's find out. He is a Pisces. I love Pisces. Okay, let's find out. What's Two Fish's intentions towards Mira or Myra? I don't English. I don't pronounce my name right half the time. I'm so sorry. Okay, Myra and Anthony. Let's go. Let's go. Six of Cups. Ooh. The Two of Cups on the King of Wands. And the Judgment card. All right, the intentions towards you is harmony. And there's some divine timing at play, playing out between over the course. Now, I'm not saying this is how long it's going to take you to hear back from Anthony, because it's just playing out over the course. This is like we're seeing like the whole story exploded view over Cancer season, or right now, where there's some divine timing causing Anthony to go into a King of Wands. Is he a Pisces Aries cusper, actually? A little closer, or like a March Pisces. But he's getting a little more confident. He's getting his work in order, and he's cleared away a lot of the stuff from his childhood, because the whole reason that he didn't like totally commit fully so far yet type of a thing is because he never really like knew real love growing up. His parents really never taught him what a real love is, or he never saw it or witnessed it because they didn't really have it, you know? But that Six of Cups shows, what about the dog resonates too? That he's learning some real love. Now he's talking to somebody else about you right now, but in a good way, because it's literally like, you can't fault him if he's asking other people about you right now. Like, what's the right way to talk to Myra? How do I make this work right? Because all of a sudden I've got these weird feelings and I can't combobulate them. And like the friend is sitting there going, it's love. You're feeling feelings. You're feeling feelings, Anthony. That sort of thing. So it's not like, well, oh, really? He's got to talk to somebody else to tell him what to say? No, that's not it at all. It's like, let's say, like, that's like faulting somebody for buying a barbecue and then like asking somebody to help him put it together because they've never put together a barbecue. Be like, oh, well, no, he's actually learning how to come in correct. I like the work he's doing, that this will start over the course of like Leo and Cancer season, and by Scorpio season, you'll be in a very deep connection, because he does see harmony with you with Judgment, my 20th card in the deck, which came out in the Scorpio energy, but in the Gemini reading, that he wants harmony with you. Revelations 20. You guys are going forward for your 1,000 years of peace. So, that also means you guys have a lot of time left on this earth. If it's 1,000 years, you might make it on Good Morning America. All right. So I hope that helps. And thank you for the emoji. That makes me smile. All right, Shrek, will she communicate? All right, let's find out. All right, tune me back into the love energies for Shrek. Let's go for it. Will she communicate? Here we go. The Death card on the World's card with the Queen of Wands. So yeah, she will. She has to finish booting up and going into her energetical reboot from everything that she has been through and gone through. The past hurts. But yes, once the system boots back up, the World's card will be the outcome on this one, that she will complete her journey through the tarot, which is just a code of saying that she'll, finish going through everything that she's been through. And then she'll reach out and communicate with the Queen of Wands. Third time's the charm. All right. So yeah, definitely. All right. Cool beans. Thank you guys. And Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. And remember, Gemini, the reading will resonate to any and all placements within your chart of Gemini, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube link. All right. And God, thank you very much for being here with us today. We totally appreciate and love you. And thank you for putting up with me. All right. We've done this. We've known each other for 40 odd years. Anyway. Okay. All right, Gemini. Until next time, I will see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You totally knew I was going to say that. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Thank you guys. Thanks, Mojo. Thanks, Digital Guide. Love you guys. Thank you on Instagram for being here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Katie. Mod Squad. Love you guys. Bye.